Hello everyone, my name is Prajakta Kamble. In this video, I am going to discuss about Jung's theory as my presentation topic for Personal Growth Laboratory. So let's start the video. Dialogues between the conscious and unconscious aspect of the psyche enriches a person. That is what Jung's believed. Without this dialogue, he believed the unconsciousness processes can weaken or even jeopardize the personality. Jung came up with the idea of individuation, the term for personal development that involves establishing a connection between the ego and self. Ego is a center of consciousness, and self center of a total psyche that includes conscious and unconsciousness. According to Jung, there is a constant interaction between the two. They are not separate but part of the same system. Individuation is the process of developing wholeness by integrating all the various parts of the psyche. Then, Jung found that people can be characterized as either primarily inward oriented or primarily uh, outward oriented. Then, first characteristic is introvert people or introvert, more comfortable with inner world of thought and feelings. Then, extrovert characteristic or extrovert. This type of people feels more a home with the world of object and other people. There is no pure introvert or extrovert. Jung's claim they are two processes that alternate. However, each individual tends to favor one or the other attitude. Then, introverts see the world in the term of how it affects them. And on the other hand, extroverts are more concerned with their impact upon the world. There is also a balance between conscious and unconscious emphasis on these qualities. If you take an extrovert, you will find his or her conscious has a introverted quality because all the extroverted qualities are played out in his consciousness and the introverted are left in the unconscious. Introverts are more interested in their own thoughts and feeling their inner world. One danger for such people is that as they become immersed in their inner world, they may lose touch with the other around them or outer world. Extroverts are actively involved in the world or people and things. They tend to be more social and aware of what is going around them. They need to guard against becoming dominated by external events and alienated from their inner selves. For example, the workaholic business executive that has no understanding of feeling or relationship is a perfect example of unbalanced extraversion. Then there are four fundamental psychological functions according to Jung. They are thinking, feeling, sensation, and intuition. Generally, one of the functions is more conscious, developed, or dominant. First function is thinking. Thinking and feeling are alternative ways of performing judgments and making decisions. Thinking concern with objective truth, judgment, and impersonal analysis. Thinking asks, what does this mean? Thinking types are greatest planners. They tend to stick to plan and abstract theories even when confronted by new evidence. Then next function is feeling. Feeling is focused on value, include judgments of good versus bad and right versus wrong. Feeling asks the questions, what value does this have? Then next is sensation function. Sensation and intuition are way of gathering information as distinct from making decisions. Sensation refers to a focus on direct sense experience, a perception of details concentrate fact fact. What one can touch, see, and smell. Seeing types tend to respond to the immediate situation and deals effectively and efficiently with all sorts of crises and emergencies. They generally work better with tools and materials than other types do. Then last function is intuition. Intuition is a way of comprehending perception in terms of possibilities, past experiences, future goals, and unconscious processes. It asks the question what might happen, what is possible. Strong intuitive people add meaning to their perception so rapidly that they often cannot separate their interpretations from their raw sensory data. Intuitive, the integrate new information quickly, automatically, relating past experiences and relevant information to immediate experience. Because it often includes unconscious material, intuitive thinking appears to proceed by leap and bounds. There are examples of all these four functions. Then, for thinking function, introvert examples are philosophers, theoretical, sci- theoretical scientists, some inventors, and for extrovert, research scientists, accountants, a mathematician. For function feeling, introvert example are subjective movies critics, art and appraiser, and extrovert example are real estate appraiser, objective and movie critics. And for sensation function, introvert examples are artists, classical musicians, and for extrovert examples are wine tester, proof readers, popular musician, house painters. Then function intuition. Introvert examples are prophets, mystics, and religious fanatics. Some and extrovert examples are some inventors, religious reformers. Then moving to the next part or last part of the presentation is conclusion. The introverts are those in whom reflective thoughts inhibit and postpone action and expression. The extroverts are those in whom the energy is liberated upon the stirring of any uh, propensity flow out freely in outward action and expression. So, this is all about Jung's theory. Thank you for listening.